that dragon marking?
I think it's an invitation to fight for something known.
As Mortal Kombat.
So what do you both hope audiences will get out of this film? What do you think they'll enjoy the most?
Ooh, it's visually stunning. So, you know, that's number one, senses. We've got the eyes. It sounds amazing. Smells fantastic. No, it's just...
But just wait till you taste it.
Wait till you taste it.
It's going to knock your socks off. By the way, we do have to stop licking the screens. People have been doing it. It's a public health
It's
issue.
COVID, you know, stop.
Just a disclaimer.
But the blood does look really amazing, doesn't it?
And it's mainly sugar, I think, basically. Oh, no, really, on set. I think it's like a sugar thing, so you
I
can
think
actually
I
eat
ate
it.
some
Yeah.
that wasn't sugar.
That explains your knife.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah.
want to know the story about that. So basically, I was doing that scene, and I do the thing, and I do the thing. We saw it in the trailer. I'm not spoiling anything.
Yeah.
And I licked the blood off the knife. So I did that first take, and then they called cut and were like, you know, you didn't have to do that, right? Like we're editing something in there. And I was like, so I ate this blood that tastes like crap because it wasn't the eating kind. It wasn't the mouth blood. And I was like, okay, great. Well, thanks a lot for warning me about that. And then didn't have to do it. And then they ended up using that shot anyway.
It looks amazing.
I think it was pretty badass. That's probably why.
Tell us a little bit about your character. What's her motivation?
Melina is a very loyal servant of Shang Tsung. So they are inhabitants of Outworld, which is a very dark realm, a lot of dark magic and such. And I am the clone of a beautiful princess of a beautiful realm, Katana, except I'm mixed with alien Tarkatan DNA, so I have these big teeth and these nasty scars, and I'm vicious and, you know, throat biting and flesh eating. And I live to serve Outworld.
And your character design is awesome. Like, I'm absolutely obsessed. How much did that influence your performance?
Oh,
like when you first
so
had that
much.
applied and
So much. My process in getting into character, that's part of it, because I sit in the mirror. I've said this before 100 times, but I sit in the mirror and I look at my own face, you know, and it's just this kind of, you know, it's the princess, it's a princess, it's a pretty young girl face. And then they start layering on all of this stuff, you know. I see my own face, and then they start giving me the prosthetics, and I've got these ugly scars, and they put the contacts in. It's this piercing sort of alien stare, and they like height my hair up into like a warrior sort of ponytail thing.
Yeah.
So that's all fantastic, and I watched this all happen in the chair for about an hour beforehand, and then they strap me into the costume, which is very tight leather, and it's armor. It's real hard leather armor, bodice. I've got some chainmail. It's fantastic, and it moves quite well as well. So I feel like I can do anything, and I look in the mirror and I'm like, that's me. I am her. And then I do a little walk and listen to Bury a Friend by Billie Eilish. And that's my process.
I love that.
Amazing. Josh, I have to ask, how many Kung Lao hat puns do you reckon you made throughout the whole film?
Yeah, we had a few. I did quite like, you know, I'll stick that sombrero so far up your ass and start speaking Spanish. I thought that was
That was a good one.
That was quite fun.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's not a sombrero. It's funny because he's wrong on so many counts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. Although I think Simon particularly liked, you know, he liked the one where he goes, oh, it could be shit, it could be a frisbee hat. So yeah, the frisbee hat. I mean, there's a lot to make fun of. I think that was one of the reasons Kano was fun to play. He sort of speaks like he's a bit of an outsider into this crazy world. So he's looking from the outside in and commentating on this madness, you know, and envying the powers that they all have.
You were first introduced in the film with the line, careful, he bites, and how true that is. You seem to have a lot of fun playing the role of Kano.
Yeah, he was fun. He's, you know, it's fun because his role is so clear, right? He's a bastard, and there's sort of, once you know the parameters, it's easy to sort of play within that. And his motivation is always so singular. He's a narcissist. He's selfish. He's only out for himself. And it makes acting pretty simple. So,
Only reading his lines on the script when they sent it.
Listen, they were the best lines. But yeah, and you know, and Simon let me, improv a bunch, and so it was a lot of fun.
It's great to watch too.
Yeah, it was
the
cool.
improv thing. It makes everything feel fresh, and it was
Absolutely.
great and collaborative as well.
Yeah.
Well,
I really enjoyed that.
It was certainly hilarious. I think the
Yeah.
fact that Kano is Australian somehow inherently makes him even
Oh,
funnier,
yeah.
doesn't
Oh
it?
yeah, Americans love the Aussies too,
Yeah, yeah.
don't they?
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
we're going to wrap things up with a really quick rapid round question.
Oh god.
Okay.
Fight!
So who would win in a Mortal Kombat match? So answer as quickly as possible. Kano or Melina?
Melina.
Right. Raiden or Shang Tsung?
Raiden.
All right. Josh Lawson
Yep.
or Ben Lawson?
Ben Lawson.
Ben Lawson, I know that for a fact.
I love it.
It's happened.
Okay.
From growing up, I can tell you that it's Ben.
And how about between Tim and I?
Oh, well, I hope it never comes to that. But
I'd like to see you without a beard before I make my decision.
Oh, this is a new beard. 12
is
months.
This is a new beard.
Yeah.
12 months.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's my COVID beard.
I hate it when mum and dad fight. Don't do this. I don't like it. I want you guys to
Demonstration.
It's a tie.
All right, good.
It's a tie.
Thank you,
Thanks so
guys.
much,
Thank
everyone.
you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm talking to you. If you want it so much, all you gotta do is kill me. Take it.
Now, come on, what do you say? You want to dance?
It's your blood.
How'd it go?